Welcome everyone to HFN. Today is July the 15th, 2020. We're going to talk about Ethereum for today. But before I do, if this is your first time watching our video, hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You guys see how easy it is to predict and forecast the likely movement of cryptocurrencies before the market trapper actually gets to that location. Everyone else in this space tries to make it so difficult. They try to use technical analysis, fundamental analysis, even patterns in order to try to determine where the market is going to go, all in a sense just causing more confusion than what need be. So make sure you guys continue to support the channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Also follow us on our website HueFinancial.com. I wanted to build a community of individuals who want to also forecast and see their own expectations and predictions in the cryptocurrency space. So make sure you want to be a part of our community. Make sure you hit that link in the description of this video in order to become a part of a community that is growing in a sense of trying to anticipate forecast price movement in the market. Now we're going to talk about Ethereum. Last time we did our video in Ethereum was on June the 24th, 2020. Check it out on our playlist. You guys can see that we were looking for the market trapper to lower the price of Ethereum. And that is precisely what occurred since we did our video. So much so that when the market on the 24th was trading, when we did our forecast, it was trading around $240. We closed on that same particular day at $235. So already the trap was following what we expected it to do that day. So generally we did climax out on our ultimate TP area of about 6.03%. Could have got a little bit more right there on the 27th and the 28th of June. If you were to grab that on the close of the 27th, you could have been 7.32%. But either way it go, profitability was had in that particular forecast. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. And we need to talk about some changes that has occurred since that video. Okay, we was tracking the market in Ethereum with this ascending trend. The market was in an uptrend that started all the way back in March. What occurred here on the 24th is that the market in Ethereum broke that trend. And you guys can see that generally we're in a consolidation range. We're trading within a channel of, now this is what we're going to do. We're going to transpose this line for Ethereum to give you a visual depiction as to where restriction currently is in the market. And it's right there around 250. Plenty of days. You guys can see right here that the market in Ethereum has been hitting its head at $250. That lets you know, that lets me know that the market is finding a hard time breaking above it. Why? Because there's just simply sellers at that level. That's the only thing that would restrict a market from movement higher in price, is that there's sellers at particular price levels. And right now for Ethereum is at 250. But guess what? Buyers are also coming into the market in Ethereum right here at 220. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and create support. Now, what does support mean? It simply means that there's buyers at certain price levels. Now, it's not exact, so relax for everyone who thinks that you can get support and restriction levels precise, but you got an idea. It's at 220. All right, so it's about $30 difference between where the market in Ethereum is trading at support, where there are buyers, and where there's a bigger amount of sellers. This is all that I'm drawing on a chart to show you a visual idea as to where the market is finding buyers and where the market is finding sellers. So zooming in on this, what really is occurring into the market in Ethereum? We are understanding that there are buyers at $235. But the market is just consolidating. The trap is literally finding a great area to where he or she can conduct business between the markets. That's it. the market doesn't look as if it's primed and ready to make any dramatic changes from a daily perspective. But weekly, the market strength is a little bit more prevalent because of last week. We literally encompassed in 1 week most of the trading that occurred the last 5. So generally, in a long-term view, the market in Ethereum is still vying for some higher price movement. 260 will be the next level though. And then from 260, it's going to be 300. 300 is a bigger area of restriction in the market for Ethereum. But nevertheless, based off the last 5 weeks in the market in Ethereum, for us to close higher on those particular weeks, there's definitely a lot of emphasis to continue to push Ethereum higher in price. Not seeing that on the daily time frame though. So to play this forecast or to look at Ethereum moving higher, you have to look at it on a weekly basis. That is where the strength is being revealed. Now, when you look at Ethereum on a 4-hour chart, again, you're still getting some instances to where the market weakness is playing out, but I'm still seeing instances that the trap is holding the market. He's not trying to allow it to fall down to lower price. So in this particular forecast package for Ethereum, we're going to continue to play some movement higher in price. All right, so you guys can already tell, I told you already that market restriction is coming in at $250. So obviously we would TP some of this forecast right there at that level, which is about 4.31%. But again, 260 is also an area of contention of restriction that the trap can actually try to bring the value of Ethereum up to. Okay, so we're still going to continue to play the strength into the market in Ethereum for this forecast package. You guys got questions or comments, you know where we at. But generally, I'm still expecting from the market trapper that he wants to increase the value of Ethereum. Okay, let me see this real quick. So let me talk about this. I'm not going to keep this line here, but you can get an idea of where the market decision is going to be at over the next day or so. Okay, so right around this vicinity is where a decision is going to be made as to whether or not Ethereum is going to break that ascending line or to the downside, or we're going to maintain strength to continue to move higher price. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that before I go. But for us, we like to keep clean charts. So this is our expectations into the market for Ethereum. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and I'll see you all on the next one.